forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, welcome in here with us on this very gloomy, overcast, rainy night in some areas. That is our view from our roofing guy at Chris Midvet Cam in Charleston as the raindrops continue to fall down there. Let's take a look at the radar picture. You can see this little small batch of rain along I-70 flowing through portions of Edgar County, Douglas, and Coles County there as well. And a cold rain once again at only 41 in Champaign and 40 in Springfield. Now, the temperature shouldn't move a whole lot through the rest of tonight, but again, that cold rain will be out there. But there is a little bit of a nice warm-up that is in store for tomorrow. We'll talk about that and let you know how long it lasts when we come back. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
State leaders are trying to help people take advantage of job opportunities, how they are giving them the skills they need to succeed. Plus, it was a busy day for a COVID-19 testing site in Champaign. Just how many people showed up to see if they're positive.
And a man who pleaded guilty to sexual assault has been trying to clear his name. What a judge decided today.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
All right, we begin with breaking news tonight as the governor and the state health department have announced new restrictions for winter sports.
Basketball has been moved from a medium risk sport into the high risk category, and that's a significant change on several levels. Our sports director Brett Behrens is here to break it all down.
All right, so this kind of came as a surprise, right? Because it was supposed to be announced tomorrow. That's when the IHSA Board of Directors are getting together to try and decide what the next plan of action is. And so the governor comes in today and decides that he's going to announce his restrictions for this winter. It moves from basketball to medium to a high risk, essentially putting the season on hold. Now, the governor hasn't canceled anything yet, but the big news here is this: no contact practices or games are going to be allowed. And like I mentioned, the IHSA is supposed to meet tomorrow. So for a lot of kids, Paul and Jennifer, this is really, downright depressing, because for so many, they were hoping to get to start here November 16th for the first practices that were scheduled. The first games were supposed to take place November 30th. That is all on hold for now as the governor announces these plans today, along with the IDPH. And the IHSA notified just 15 minutes before the governor came out in his press briefing and announced these changes. We'll have much more coming up tonight in sports. We'll hear from the governor on why he says he is taking this course of action. We'll also hear from Executive Director Craig Anderson on his statement.
You called it blindsided.
Yeah, and this is really the second time this has happened, because on July 29th, the governor did the same type of thing, announcing all of these moves and not really telling the IHSA before he did it.
Frustrating. Yeah. All right, thank you.
All right, in the latest push for racial equity in Champaign, people are asking the city to turn one street into a piece of art supporting Black Lives Matter.
WCIA 3's Jennifer Jensen is live. So, Jennifer, what's the plan?
Jennifer, this is where a proposal for a large streetscape mural could be painted. It's here on Chester Street, right here, as you see back here. They would be painted from one end of Chester Street to the other with the phrase Black Lives Matter. This is right next to the city building as you enter into downtown Champaign. The group who organized this proposal already created the design you see here on your screen now, but they still need the city's approval for the project. The group is requesting the city to pay for this and contract with local Black artists to install the mural as part of the city's diversity advancement program. The organizers say they want it to be a provoking reminder of the demand for racial equity in things like healthcare, social services, and basic human treatment.
When we are making statements like Black Lives Matter, immigrants are important, defund the police, these statements are triggering to people because they're so used to a system that has kept them safe, a system that has kept them privileged. And so with that being said, it is time to eliminate those systems that have always been broken and never fixed for everyone equally.
Tonight, the City Council will talk about the plan and consider whether or not to support it at a special council meeting. Now, if the project is supported, the vote for final approval or denial would happen at a future City Council meeting. So we will share what comes out of that discussion tonight at 9 and 10. Live in Champaign, I'm Jennifer Jensen, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, thank you.
In other news, police are investigating after shots were fired near a daycare in Urbana. It happened near South Curtis Drive and Vermont Avenue this morning. Police say about 5 shots were fired. No one was hurt, but there was damage to a home. In Champaign, police responded to a couple shootings. One of those was at 4th and Bradley around 3:15. The other was at Williamsburg and Thornton. No one was injured in either. Here's a follow-up now. Positive tests of COVID-19 are on the rise across the state. Now, tens of thousands of people are getting tested. The site at Marketplace Mall in Champaign is a prime example. This morning, more than 100 cars were in line. They were circling the mall, making it difficult to get in. The drive-through testing site hasn't seen this kind of response since it opened in May.
The positivity rate for Region 3, which is west of Macon County, has hit 8%. If it stays above this threshold for 3 consecutive days, it's at risk for more restrictions. Statewide, the positivity rate is 6.4%. Hospitalizations are also on the rise. There are more than 2,700 people in the hospital with COVID-19. 595 are in the ICU, 241 on ventilators. The recovery rate is 97%. Health officials reported 4,000 new cases today. 46 more people have died, including 6 from central Illinois. More money is coming to make the water some of you drink safer and cleaner. The EPA announcing new federal dollars to help Springfield upgrade old water pipes. And now a lot of those pipes were installed in the 1950s. Old lead pipes can pose a risk if that lead leaches into the water, and you don't want lead in your water. Public Health says lead poisoning is the leading environmental health hazard for children. The city's water utility says the water there is safe. They use special technology to coat the inside of the pipes and prevent corrosion. But these pipes are old, especially in parts of town with aging infrastructure. The project here on 15th Street stretches from Cook Street to South Grand. They hope to finish the upgrades next summer.
But this project is very important for our inner city. So it's just not right here, but we intend to expand. And this is a decades-old problem. With lead lines, they are in our older neighborhoods. Could not get a better project than a water project. Water is the resource of the future.
This project is in line for nearly $900,000 of grant money to dig out and replace old water pipes. The feds are sending a total of $116 million to projects like this one all over Illinois. Public Health will also start testing for lead in the water at daycares and schools.
A Decatur School Board is set to vote on compensation for several employees tonight. The amounts range from less than $20 to $30,000. WCIA 3's Jen Last joins us live outside district headquarters. So, Jen, someone's getting tens of thousands of dollars tonight. Who is it?
Paul, the assistant superintendent, Jeffrey Days, is set to get a $30,000 bonus if the board approves that tonight. Now, Days was signed for, he was approved for a 5-year contract through 2025 back in January, something the Decatur Education Association was against, saying at the time that he hadn't met some of the goals that had been laid out by the board. I reached out to the district and they said they wouldn't comment yet, but said the rubric behind his bonus would be discussed at length tonight. That's going to be beginning at 6:30. As for the DEA, they say that the issues they are currently facing in DPS are larger than just the bonus, but it shows that the board is out of touch with what is going on around the world with job losses around the area as well during this pandemic. Now, the next highest amount on the board's list of compensations is $4,250 for 3 staff members. We'll be bringing you.
All right, Jen, thanks.
So how do you get more people to get into manufacturing? We're going to tell you about new training programs on the way.
Also tonight.
This is a big opportunity for everybody.
It's the Illini home opener on Saturday, how fans can experience game day virtually.
Boy, it has been another overcast, just kind of dreary day out there, and we're going to see more of that through tonight. Still raining in places like down in Mattoon. You can see that on a Roofing Dog on it. Casey Summers' camera tonight as we kind of get you a little bit of a recap of what to expect for the rest of the week. We'll do that when we come back.
WCIA 3 News is brought to you by Spiro's Law.
My husband needed hearing aids, and he chose Spelltone. So I thought, well, I'll give them a try, and I love them. anytime anything shows up, I take care of it.
Beltone, helping the world hear better.
Save today with Menard's great selection of birdseed. Enchanted Gardens Black Oil Sunflower Seed is a perfect seed for attracting a wide variety of birds. Right now, pick up a 50-pound bag for just $18.49 after 11% rebate. Get your yard ready for winter with Pool-On Pro. Easily handle tough blowing tasks like clearing wet, heavy leaves. Save on everything you need with 11% off. Pool-On Pro, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's the classic politician move.
False. That claim is false.
Rodney Davis lied about his opponent, hoping you wouldn't notice one of his biggest donors owns ComEd. In a years-long bribery scheme, politicians helped ComEd jack up electricity rates, making Illinois homeowners pay a sharp increase and making a fortune for Davis's donors. Classic Rodney Davis, helping himself, not you. House Majority PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
The pandemic has been rough on healthcare workers, but Rodney Davis has had our backs. Rodney secured funding for PPE to keep us safe, and he voted to make coronavirus testing free for Illinois families. Rodney is also taking on the big insurance companies to protect people with pre-existing conditions, and he's holding Big Pharma accountable to lower your prescription drug prices. Rodney Davis is on our side.
I'm Rodney Davis, and I approve this message.
This portion of WCIA 3 News is brought to you by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Now, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Kevin Lighty.
Yet again, another day where we didn't really see the sun. We had a lot of cloud cover, and still tonight, some rain across the area. Showers showing up here from, Edgar County and near Paris, and then back towards the Mattoon area. This is the last little bout of rain that we're going to see, and this is going to kind of clear out of the area, and we will be done with the rain. It actually set up not a bad looking Wednesday, but it is cold tonight. That cold rain at 42 in Mattoon, 40 in Decatur, and when we throw in the wind, it actually feels like the 30s in a lot of areas. Now, the wind is very light, but it is strong enough to where we're creating those very low wind chills. And this is a look at your actual low temperatures tonight. We're going to say about 32 in Paxton. We'll say around 30, about 6 degrees in Decatur, and maybe 33 up around Lincoln. So a chilly start to tomorrow. Now, here is the nice thing. We are forecasting sunshine tomorrow. It's coming back in the Hinesboro area, and a high of 57 degrees on what is going to be a, much warmer day. I mean, think about it. You know, we struggled to get to the mid-40s today. We're going to tack on 10 to 12 degrees on top of what we had today and over the last couple of days. So 58 in Effingham looks pretty good, and so does beautiful Gibson City, with a high tomorrow of 56. Okay, so where do we go from here with the temperatures? Well, you know, we're going to be in the mid-50s on Wednesday. We're going to fall a little bit there for Thursday, Friday. We'll bounce a little bit Saturday and fall back again on Sunday. This is still below average. We should be in the lower 60s. Now, rain chances are slim. So after the rain gets out of here tonight, we're going to put together several dry days, including tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. The one day that we will see rain is Thursday. You can see that here on the feature track. Here comes our system, especially for areas closer to I-70. I think you're going to have a pretty good chance of that as moisture may be interacting with a tropical storm, ZETA, which is now making its way towards the Gulf Coast once again, and you can see the track of it. So there's Illinois. It's well to our south, but make him close enough to throw some moisture our way, which is why we could see rainfall amounts, maybe an inch and a half. Now that's a 7-day forecast total, but nonetheless, Thursday could be kind of a soggy day for some of you. 34 tonight, evening showers, then clearing. Tomorrow, 57. Again, that is one of the warmer days that we actually have on the 7-day forecast. As always, download the WCIA 3 weather app. It comes in handy with that radar feature that's on there. Everything you need to know when you are on the go, including our 7-day forecast that I will now display right here for you. And you can see the temperatures, again, staying quite cool for us. Halloween, Saturday, Halloween looking really good at 56 degrees. Clocks turning back. Yes, daylight saving time is still happening in Illinois. I've had a lot of questions about that over the last several days here, and so clarifying that they were trying to pass something to get rid of that. That didn't happen, but somehow that still got stuck in a lot of people's heads. And
people are really confused.
Very confused about it. It is happening. You're turning the clocks back. But I was also surprised at how many people are really done with it. They don't want to do it anymore.
Like, people don't pay attention to any legislation at all in
or anything we say, because we told
but
people
man,
that it's
legislation makes it halfway through. And
yeah, exactly.
All right, thanks, Kevin.
The excitement continues to build for this season's Illini basketball team, who has already been chosen as a preseason All-American.
Plus, have you cast your ballot yet? What you can expect to find as we are now just a week out.